Well, this game was not all the rage.
Look at what Hagar said to us. How dare you think you can walk into our house?
Welcome to Great Games You Haven't Played Episode 1, Rage. Rage came out in 2011 but quickly fell into the bargain bin. This game comes from ID Software, who brought us games such as Doom and Quake. With that being said, this game could not go wrong. To describe this game, I would say think of Borderlands and MotorStorm and then blend them together. This creates just pure awesome. Firstly, the game is very similar to Borderlands. It has the same barren wasteland, but Rage has a nice story which separates it from the two games.
Pretty much their world out here. Probably looking for their buddies.
In 2029, an asteroid hits Earth, leaving few survivors. The character you play as is an ARK survivor. ARKs are basically catastrophe-proof pods where the important people needed to rebuild society are stored. As an ARK survivor, you emerge in 2135. The rest of the people are mysteriously dead in your pod. You come out to dangerous lands roamed by bandits and the Authority. As you work your way through the small communities following the main quests and the side quests, you slowly find out more about the Authority. Basically, they are not to be liked.
You know, ARK survivors are worth a lot of money to whoever hands them over to the Authority. Wait, you don't even know the Authority yet.
Your end goal is to stop the evil ways of the Authority and locate the remaining ARKs. The gameplay is a bit generic, but it works well. This is a first-person shooter where the weapons are diverse and all feel very different. As you work your way through the game, you unlock more weapons, and this ranges from things like revolvers to crossbows to even miniguns. It's always a pleasure to take down an enemy, but the wing sticks in particular add a very satisfying boomerang slicing action.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Kill me kill is what this game is all about.
The range of things you can do in this game is absolutely incredible. You can drive around shooting bandit cars, participate in a mutant killing show, play people at a strategic card game, and like MotorStorm, race. All of these things break up the gameplay very well and add a dynamic where you feel more involved in the game. The Wasteland is a really good looking environment and is filled with great jumps to drive off. The other settings are very varied. In particular, there is Dead City, and as you might be able to guess, it is an abandoned city where mutants run free. The creepiness of this city made me actually not want to go in it, and for a game to create this feeling is absolutely incredible. Just to say, something really epic happens in Dead City. Now, no game is without fault. Rage doesn't have many, but there are still some nuisances. To begin with, you're always on your own. Now, this is probably how the game is supposed to feel, but it just seems stupid when you're teamed up with the Resistance that they can't help you out on some quests when you're trying to fight the Authority. The ending is also very underwhelming. After working so hard to reach it, you just felt really let down. Also, with the ending, unless you have a previous save, you cannot re-enter the Wastelands, which is very frustrating. Rage may have its problems, but it is an insanely good game, and to pick it up for very little makes the experience that much sweeter. You should definitely pick up this title. For more great games you haven't played, keep it locked to the Kankrazans.